Hello and welcome back to my channel. Now before we start, I would just like to say I've just hit 1k subscribers on my channel. I'm on 1009, maybe 1010. So I would like to say a massive thank you to every single one of you that has subscribed. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and go and watch loads of other videos, because if you want to know how to cook, this is the channel. And depending on what you want to cook, I probably have it done. So I'm doing videos since April, I haven't been a year yet, I've hit 1k. So this time next year, maybe 2k, maybe 3k. Who knows? But for today, I forgot to say it in my last video when I did healthy pancakes, because it's the same day. This is my one day off. I'm filming 2 videos. I might be filming a 3rd video, but I don't know if there's time. But today, I'm doing spicy rice with prawns. Now, I hate spice. If you've seen the video where trying food I've never liked, you would know I hate spice. I can't even handle chilli, but there is a chilli going in this today, but only one. So these prawns are frozen, but they can be cooked from frozen. The thing is, if prawns are frozen, you can do this, but you have to change the order slightly of how you cook stuff, because this suggests that with the rice, because the rice takes, if you get like if you get like the prawns in the shell, if you get shelled prawn, these come frozen, so it's not like they're bought and then you chill them down. If you buy ones in the shell, you have to de-shell them all first, or just buy these ones, because I haven't de-shelled prawns on my channel yet. I have done them before, but this one suggests rice first, but if they're frozen, you have to maybe start with prawns first. Depending on how defrosted they are, mine are partially defrosted, so I might stick to the order, but it depends on your prawns. So please like and subscribe to this video, and we're going to crack on and make some spicy rice with prawns. So I'm going to follow the recipe. Tip the rice into a pan of boiling salted water and simmer for 10 minutes. Add peas for that's fine. And then drain well. Frozen peas, but you can buy tin peas. But I just find like tin peas are a bit... Right. So in a pan of boiling water. Not a big pan, a little pan, because you need 200 grams. 200 grams. I'm not weighing out my rice, because if my scales are still dirty from the last video. So it says long grain rice. I'm not sure what type mine is, but I've got the standard rice. I opened it for another video. No, I made a chicken curry the other day, and I was going to film it, but I went back through my videos to double check, and I already did a chicken curry. So that was going to be this week, but I already filmed it like a few months ago, so I didn't film it again. But mine are Tindler. It does say here 200 grams of long grain rice. We use Tindler, gluten free. I'm actually tempted to weigh it just to see how much 200 grams actually is, because 200 grams, like when you do rice, it always looks like nothing, so you add more and it ends up being loads. Actually, that's quite a lot, 200. Because I know how much this doubles up to. So I'm only going to do 150. Because I know, like that, 150, it may not look a lot, but it does like double in size when it's cooked. Not like pasta. However much you put in, that's how much that comes out when it's pasta. Pasta you put in, you get what comes out. Whereas rice, it literally doubles. So we're going to boil the kettle. I've got frozen peas you can add. You need 200 grams of long grain rice, or any rice. You need 175 grams of frozen peas, 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 onion, 3 rashers of bacon chopped, curry paste if you want, 250 grams of prawns, 1 egg and soy sauce if you want. The few optional ones, curry paste and soy sauce. I'm not sure if I've even got any of them, so the option might be a no. You can rinse your rice in cold water. Your rice is like dirty rice. Some rice needs washing if it's like dirty. Like brown, I've got brown rice in the cupboard. I think like brown rice and taste the same. So, while the rice is cooking, heat the 2 tablespoons of oil in a large pan or wok. Add the onion, bacon, stir for 3 to 4 minutes. So we need to get the onion and bacon prepared. We need to prepare the onion and the bacon. I've got some mini shallots. I've got a packet of 8. I've got 8 packets of 8 rations of bacon. Let me just move you because I don't feel like you're going to be able to see it. So 8 rations of bacon, we only need 3. So 10 minutes of this. You're essentially cooking your rice. When it comes to rice, right, this is the thing between pasta and rice. Pasta, you cover the pasta. Pasta, you cover it. Like when the pasta's all covered in water, that is it. When it comes to rice, you have to put a lot more in. Because the rice soaks up the water where the pasta... Well, it does a bit, but the rice properly soaks up the water, so... The rice properly soaks up the water, so you need more rice and more water than rice. With pasta, you need same. So in my wok, I'm gonna get my wok out. It's not really a wok, it's like a frying pan. Right, and I've got a chilli to put in as well. Maybe a bigger onion because I only got 1 shallot left, so can't really get a bigger one. Thing is, when it comes to oh, it's gone off. I think it's gone off. It's green. Let me just double check this whole shallot. Well, I've got a green shallot, so I'm going in the bin and we're going without a shallot. What I'm saying is shallots are sometimes better because when you do like see, that's boiling straight away. So you boil it out of kettle, it boils straight away. It's not. So it's 10 minutes from the boiling point. So if you do it out of a kettle, you can start your 10-minute timer if you've got a 10-minute timer straight away. Or it's not really necessarily 10-minute timer, just a time when just until the water's evaporated and the rice has soaked it up. If your water isn't boiling straight away, then you don't start your timer or anything. So your water, if you've not got boiling water in straight away, I'd probably set a 15 to 20 minute timer. So I'm going to add a chilli. So the thing with chilies is you can't touch chili seed with your hands. If you rub your eyes, you're in trouble. That is boiling straight away, like that is rapid boiling. It was 10 minutes from that point. I think you could also, it doesn't say in the recipe, but chorizo would go quite nice with this. If you want some chorizo in here. My stove needs a good deep cleaning. Usually it takes forever for... That actually makes me so happy that the water's like rapidly boiling like that. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but they're rapidly boiling like that. Because honestly, it makes me so happy because several times at home, at college, I have literally just stood around for 20 minutes or like go and do something for ages and the water's literally done nothing. And it frustrates me actually. I have got some green chilies as well. And most people would say, don't be a wuss, just put a bit of both in. I'm not. Simply because I literally do not like spice. I literally took one bite, not of this chilli, but a different chilli. Well, same packet of chilies. And they're still in date. I did check that. And one bite wasn't that bad actually, but I feel like the whole thing might be too much. So I've got 3 rations of bacon. So you're just gonna, essentially you're gonna slice your bacon, then dice it. Slice and dice. I don't think it's meant to be too small. I don't actually think, I love bacon, I love prawn. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm not sure if I've ever had them both together before. And what I would say, if you're doing the 3 slices at once, I would break them apart and put them in. Save time, you can cut all 3 at once. But I would potentially break them up. It might be, some people say just cut it with scissors, but you don't get nice square, you get a whole mishmash. And I think for quickness sometimes, yeah, if you're not fussed, but chop it. Question is, have you seen any Christmas movies yet? Because I don't want to I want to do a chat with me, even though I can't be actually in the video properly myself. Because my kitchen is annoying. It's all around the edges. Like, oh, I don't know if any of you watched Joe and Diane in the Pan, but they actually got the Loaded Nacho video. It has to be one of the best, and I got it from their video idea. They did trash can nachos from this chef, but they only put the picture up, they didn't put the name up, so I don't know what the name of the artist is. I didn't recognise him, but trash can nachos. I couldn't find a trash can or a bucket to put nachos in, so then I ended up doing a flattened tray. But that was super amazing. Anyway, they have like kitchen shelf or unit like across the middle of the kitchen, so then the camera can be on one side and they can be behind it. If the kitchen like that, I would love a kitchen like that. Like say, you get a kitchen across like that, you're stood one side, the camera's on the other side, and you're in the middle, but it's impossible to do that here. So it does say, no, it does say add the onion and bacon, but obviously onion was green, and it was a shallot anyway. So an onion is actually, a shallot is actually a tiny onion. So technically I should have had a couple of shallots, 2 or 3 shallots. It doesn't say butter, but I want to do it with butter because it adds more flavour. the onion and bacon and stir for 3 to 4 minutes. This is actually a really quick dish. It only takes like 20 minutes because you can do stuff all at the same time. If you wait for that to cook and then this to cook, it takes forever. Because I have to explain it all and go through it all for a video, it takes me like, not necessarily double the length, but if something takes 20 minutes, it'll take me 30 minutes kind of explaining it as well. If I'm not explaining it, I'll just be doing it now. So it says, add the onion, obviously mine dodgy, it's gone, I put chilli. You can add chilli at this point as well. Add bacon and stir for 3 to 4 minutes until the onion starts to turn golden and bacon begins to cook, and stir in the curry paste. That's an optional thing. It does say optional, and also optional next to soy sauce. And cook for a few minutes, then tip prawns in. Now it says then tip the prawns in, but my prawns are only half defrosted, so I'm tempted to cook them at the same time as bacon and chilli. But I actually think butter gives out more flavour, and I like buttery rice. I love buttery rice. We just finished our massive Nutella. That lasted like a month. We've just finished one of these. Well, finished that a few days ago, but it's just been sat on the side because we washed it out. We just finished one of these, and it went in like a week, whereas this goes in like a month. So I recommend these ones because you never run out of butter. These ones you can run out in no time. Look, nice and clean, and then you've got a pot to put whatever you want in. And there's no point rinsing out these ones because you can't fit on them. So, I think my rice is actually nearly done already. So I need to stop explaining everything and crack on. I'm just going to do a spoon of butter. So I love buttery rice. I sometimes add butter to rice. It does say add the peas in there, but I'm adding the peas into the wok because not the wok, but the frying pan thing, because these. Now you need I need some peas. This is the thing with this channel. This is the thing with this. The thing with this channel is the actual water's all absorbed, so I think the rice is done. I've only just turned this on. That's the thing with this channel. I set something cooking, start explaining it and talking it through for the video, and then one thing's done and one thing's not, and they're supposed to do it at the same time. Maybe add some garlic. We are going to salt and pepper this because you have to season your food. But yeah, this is the point we add the prawns, because theoretically you would leave it for 3 to 4. You would leave it for about 4 or 5 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. But mine are still partially frozen, so they're going in. So seriously, I only took them out about 20 minutes before I started filming, and they're supposed to be out for a good hour. Question is, when are the prawns? If you want to drain the pasta, the rice, and leave it to sit for a bit and go cold, it's fine. You add it in here anyway, so it doesn't matter if it goes cold. It doesn't actually matter if the rice goes cold if it's going in here anyway. be fair, when you absorb the rice in the water, you don't really need much draining because there shouldn't be any water left in the rice. There's pasta you have to, and like vegetables and stuff like that. Bacon's like a similar colour to prawn. So you need to break up your rice. Yeah, so I've got actually quite a bit of rice here. I don't know if it's 50, because 200 would have been too much. Now I only want a small quantity of everything. I don't want massive quantity of everything. Stirring this around. This is what I'm saying. Videos take. When I'm filming a video, I have to think. Do I have the time? Because it's going to take twice as long as recipe says. Recipe may take 20 minutes. It's going to take me a lot longer because I've already been filming for 20 minutes. Because by this point of the video, like the timeline of this video should be done now. But because I've had to explain it all, it's obviously not done. This is actually cooking it really nicely. There is quite a lot of butter in here. The spoon was probably a tad too big, but I love buttery rice. Now I should probably put the rest of the... How many peas? 175. That is quite a lot of peas. You have to estimate with your eye. They're not a little, they're not loads, but a fair few peas. I don't necessarily film everything I cook, because I made a chicken curry the other day, but I can't film it because I've already filmed it. No point doing chicken curry twice, it's probably going to be the exact same chicken curry anyway. And I made some mince the other day, bolognese. I've done bolognese 50 million times on my channel. Actually no, I've done it in lasagna, but I don't know where else I've done it. Loaded nachos, I did mince. I love that loaded nachos video. So although there is loads of butter in here, the rice will soak it all up. Pretty simple all-in-one method really. What else does it say? It says stir in the curry paste, which is optional, and cook for a few seconds. Then dip in the prawns and heat them through for a minute or so. It says cook the prawns for a minute. But if they're frozen, I would say 5, maybe even 10. Depending how frozen they are. Push the prawn mixture. Right, now I need to add an egg. Not sure why an egg's going in, but I trust the recipe. So you put your frozen peas back, put your bacon back. Next side I'm looking for. I've actually got some salmon, fried salmon quiche. I've only got 1 egg left. I've used 2 for my other video. So you push. Basically, it says push. I can't really push push the prawn thing to one side, and then it says add oil. It says add oil to the egg and stir it so it's scrambled, and then mix it in. So if you've already got butter in, and you've got enough butter in, you can just add the egg to one side. If you only put a little bit of oil in, then you can add some more oil. Says, put the prawn mixture to one side of the pan and add the drop of the oil to the other side. I add butter to flavour. Pour the egg into the oil, stir until like scrambled eggs, then mix into the prawn. Basically, essentially making scrambled egg on one side, and then just mix. Oh, that light's started to flicker again. Basically, there's a light above here, which has a loose wire, which my mum fixed. Well, she tried to fix. And I would say she fixed it, but all of a sudden now it starts to flicker again. It's on and off flickering, whereas before it was proper flickering. So she basically, the bulb went out, just changed the bulb, and then it started to flicker, so that meant one of the wires were loose, so she had to take the bulb out, fix the wire, and it did fix for a few days, and now it started flickering again. So maybe you need a new wire. I'm not really sure, but so if it's flickering, there's a dodgy wire in one of the lights. Bulb went out. Put the egg yolk in the bin. Now it says add the rice and peas and mix well. I've already added the peas because I did it in here and did it with the rice. Because I was talking through the recipe, talking through how to make it. That was done too early. Well, this one put on. So you've still got lots of butter in. You've still got lots of butter in here, so it will get soaked up by the rice 100%. You definitely don't need 200 grams of rice. But that's 150 and it's quite a bit. 150 of rice is loads, look at it. Imagine having 50 grams more, that would be too much. It's already enough for 2 people. So it is a quick thing that you can do in 15-20 minutes. Unless you talk it through and teach them how to make it like I am. It takes about half an hour. I don't think I've got any curry paste or anything to go in it. So I'm going to put oh, I think I've got soy sauce. No, vinegar. What vinegar? Definitely did not need 200 grams of rice. So it does expand double. It doesn't say how much is served. I think it does on the website at the top. It says time and serving, but it's come out when you print it. So it then says serve immediately. So serve it immediately. Let's go with a plate over a bowl. Essentially egg fried rice. It's not really fried rice, but it's like similar to egg fried rice. Egg fried rice. Egg fried rice is technically fried rice with egg and peas. We didn't really fry the rice, but we have got egg and peas in it. Smells divine. Got salt and pepper in, we've got the seasoning in. Now actually I'm going to have this for my lunch. My lunch. I'm only going to have half. So I would say it's definitely 2 portions. Depends if you call that a portion. Because double what I've got here. It's probably 3 portions depending on how much you eat. And it is lunchtime. Usually when I do cooking videos I end up eating at like 2 PM because I'm busy filming. It's only 12:30 when I film 2 videos. I did have pancakes for breakfast, so now we've got to try it. It looks amazing. Bacon, bacon, bacon. It's not. The bacon's definitely underdone. If you like crispy bacon, then you need to cook your bacon a lot longer before you put your prawns in. But I was cautious that mine were partially frozen, so I added them too soon. It's not spicy. Actually, I've got a tang. If my mum ends up having some, I might add some more chilli in for her. You can taste it, but if you like spice, you probably wouldn't taste it. Simply egg fried rice with some prawns and bacon. On the website, people did put you can have it with chorizo or bacon. Someone said add chorizo, someone said add bacon. Add chicken, I mean. I want to add both. Yeah, don't add both, but like, you know what I mean. This is hands down one of the best things I've made. It's quick, it's easy, it's not necessarily the most complicated thing. So maybe I should probably go for something. It's just really tasty. But then I think how I make it, I'm like, should I really rate it high because it's really simple? Maybe some stuff. The nachos were up there, but I'm giving anything a 10. The reason I don't give anything a 10 because I always think there's room for improvement. Especially with being a chef and that. Alright, learning to be a chef. If you don't give yourself room for improvement, how are you ever going to improve? It doesn't need the onion. I would happily have some onion in this. Theoretically, all I've got is peas. Oh, this is so nice. I thought I was going to sit and eat this. And I've got some mince for dinner, so I do hope you like this video. If you do, give it a massive thumbs up. I'm giving this an 8.5 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you super soon. Well, this is day 4 of Vlogmas. See you tomorrow with day 5 of Vlogmas. Thank you and goodbye.